When it's your time to go, you want to make sure you leave behind something more than just great memories. With the average nursing home costing now up to $7,000 a month, you would be amazed at how quickly you can go through your life savings. Joining me today is Lindsay Fleming from Elder Advisors to help make sure that you do not go broke in a nursing home. Thanks and welcome to the show, Lindsay.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm glad to be here virtually. It's
We're
fun.
glad to have you because this is such important information that a lot of times people want to put off and not talk about, right? But we do need to kind of get it out there, and you're there to help people get through all this important information. I feel like that there is a lot of misinformation out there when it comes to elder care. So what are some of the things that maybe you've been hearing floating around that you want to clear up?
Sure, absolutely. So at Elder Advisors, we call that barbershop law or beauty shop law. You know, all our girlfriends at the salon, our friends at church, the neighbors, they all have information about Medicaid or the healthcare system and how it works. And it's just a lot of it is just that. It's gossip, it's barbershop law. And so Elder Advisors is blessed to serve this community since 1996, providing peace of mind for families that are navigating this. We're preserving assets for a married couple that's looking at entering a nursing facility. We can usually maintain 100% of the assets, all the assets. And for a single person, we can usually preserve about half. So half of something is better than all of nothing. And it is the average cost for a for a nursing facility is, oh my goodness, upwards of $8,000 or $9,000 a month. And families are really struggling with that. We're so glad to be able to help.
Yeah, that is an unreal cost. We have a couple of questions that you can kind of dial us through and let us know if we can bust these myths or clear up some things. Let's talk first about the first 100 days. Is that covered?
Yes. Okay. So for anyone who's been in a hospital stay recently, Medicare will cover the first 100 days. We throw this around. We hear this all the time. In theory, that is based in some truth. But the real life situation is that Medicare only covers the first 20 days at 100%. And then there's a sizable copay after that families are faced with if they don't have a Medicare supplement. So the other part of that is your loved one or you or whoever is in a nursing facility must maintain progress. That center is constantly communicating with Medicare, sometimes referred to CMS, and with what your progress is. So you have to be making progress. You have to continue to improve. And what we've found is that 100 days is very, very unrealistic. Currently, what we're typically seeing is more like 20, sometimes 30. And that's really only if you have traditional Medicare. There's also option C Medicare replacements out there, and those work a little bit differently and sometimes have even less benefits than 20 days at a facility. So, here at Elder Advisors, we know all about that and are able to kind of help navigate what comes after that 20th day.
All right.
Or sooner sometimes.
Here's another scenario. Let's just say people want to give their kids money and then go into a nursing home. Like, I'm going to give my kids $15,000 and then I'm going to go into a nursing home. Can you do that?
Sure. So you've probably heard about the look back and all of that stuff. Medicaid, unfortunately, does not allow you to just write a check to your children and then become Medicaid eligible. But working with the experts, working with the folks that have been doing this for our community for decades, we know the rules, we know the laws, and we know how to preserve your assets. So we can do all the assets for a married couple, and about half of the assets we can preserve for a single individual going into a nursing facility. So we know how to do that. We are the experts. I promise. Heartache if you just write a check and then go to apply for Medicaid. That won't
Not going to work.
So,
not going to work.
But I would just encourage all of our viewers today to go ahead and give us a call. 855-LARRY-55 is the phone number. Give us a call and come in and have a consultation with us. It's absolutely free. These consultations last about 45 minutes to an hour, and we really are able to lay out what we're able to do for you specifically. No obligation, completely free. We'd love to have you here in our offices on both sides of the river.
All right, Lindsay, thank you so much. And if you would like to get in touch with the team at Elder Advisors or find out when their next free workshop will be held, just call 855-LARRY-55 or visit freeworkshop.com.